Falling. What? My name.
Hello. I'm riding solo, I'm riding
Hey, there we go.
solo,
I
I'm
think it's
riding
something.
solo.
How you doing, brother?
Are you there? I didn't
Oh, yeah, there you
think
go.
I got that
Oh, I could
muted.
actually hear you on my tablet talking. And then I've put my headset on, then you come through loud and clear. All right, brother. Man, do you know what? I reckon that envelope went through one of them rolling machines and just took the
Fucking
postcode.
press.
Yeah, I reckon that's how they do it. And I should have fucking put it in a jiffy, and they might have went through a thicker roller press because of that fact. You know, I thought that
I
arsehole
mean,
said
what
you've got
the
to be
fuck,
fucking run
man?
over, doesn't it? There's no way they could be
And
fucking dust.
it was all
That's just
damp.
that is ridiculous and damp.
Mm, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, they started them off
Weird.
for you, and then
And it had
fucking.
weird, like, scratches on the back.
I bet it got jammed in the fucking machine because it was meant to be fucking. I bet it started off. Thought, yeah, this is one of them point something 0 millimeters, and then it went. It
Got churned up somewhere. Fucking hell. I'll just go back
I've
to
just
that
said to him,
shop and just say, oh, them souvenirs I sent to my mate in America, they didn't work. Have you got like a better deal on some more? I'll take 8 for a school, yeah.
any old shit will do.
Any old shit will do. It's all the same shit. It's what you pump in it.
How's your noggins going? How's your noggins going?
All done, mate. All
All
done.
knocked in. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Said you had to
Big
scrap
roof.
them shit and do fucking shit.
Yeah, so last night, yeah, like at work, I was like, oh, a nail gun for fixing joist hangers would be
Oh
great.
yeah, you said you got a new Paslow. I heard you say all that on your stream.
Oh yeah, I was chatting. Yeah. Yeah. So I went off and I fucking got it. Travelled up Spear Point or whatever, overseas, and I didn't think it'd work too well. I thought it might need a clean up, and it was banging them in all day. And there's a Polish team of chippies, right? 2 Polish people that were meant to be doing all of this work. But they was off of COVID for a bit, so they didn't get to do much yet. And I'm smashing out these floors, and I'm like, pop, 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 pop with my gun. Like, hangers are going up like it's no one's fucking business. And then they came and said, oh, can I borrow? And the owner was like, oh yeah, it's okay, you know, just for a minute. And I went, okay. So I let them borrow it. And then they came back fucking 5 minutes later with it in pieces and chucked it on the fucking planks. And then came in another 5 minutes later and said, where's your other PAS load?
I would have said,
I said, I don't think so, mate.
yeah.
But luckily I knew how to put it all back together. It was just like a screw clip. But it's, yeah, you know, what the fuck, man?
So you fuck off and buy. You fuck off and buy.
You'll buy.
By saying that, the mate across the road, he's a good bloke, mate. He's all right. He's a nice one. You can't judge them all like that, can you? There's some people are quality and some people are just fucking idiots. I'll tell you what, me and my mate sussed it out today. He said, you know what, Steve, you're right, and it's not often he agrees with me. You know all this fucking crazy shit in the world that's going on, oh, we can't do... And I mentioned today that, oh, we've got to ban every cowboy movie because they call them Indians and they're not. They're called native Indians. So need to ban all their movies. And have you heard about that dwarf bloke who got that fucking Disney movie totally fucking axed? They ain't even going to bother remaking it now.
What? What
Did you hear
dwarf?
about all that?
No.
You know the one who was in the Pac-Man movie, Pixels.
Yeah, and the Elf
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, and he's been in the Elf, yeah, right. He's gone and said, look, you lot are fucking backward. You think you're all righteous putting a Latino bird who's fucking Snow White, but you've still got 7 fucking dwarves living in a cave. You know what I mean? And he's been, and literally, one
That's the thing, you
man
you don't
make
know
a
when to
difference.
stop it.
He's been fucking blasting them fucking every interview and everywhere all around the fucking world, mate. And literally, they're full plug on it, mate. They ain't even going to bother doing it. How fucking excellent is that? One man can make a difference. It ain't Michael Knight. You know, and I just thought, fuck yeah. And I said to me mate today, I said, do you know what the fucking issue is? I said, it's these people who have had kids who give them everything and pamper them and, oh yeah, you're right, and don't fucking discipline them. They've now grown up and had kids themselves, and that's the people who are actually fucking out there trying to fucking state the laws of how things should be out there. We don't want this, we don't want that, we don't want... Oh, do you know Dexter New Blood? The thing that I was watching about the forensic bloke who used to kill serial killers.
Yeah, serial killer, yeah.
He was a bit mental himself and he needed to get his urge out, so he was taught by his dad to kill like the fucking serial people who don't deserve it if you're going to kill
Oh,
them.
yeah.
And they've only, he said, well, the writer said, well, we making sure to stop it because he's an anti-hero or something. He's like, he's still a psycho going around killing people, and in this day and age, it's not the sort of thing people want to see. I'm thinking, what?
That's crazy, just let it be, innit?
Just
Entertainment.
You know, and New Blood, the latest series, was actually on a true story. There was a serial killer who used to get the runaways. He used to make them, basically give them a little place to stay, and it had no door handle on the inside once they went in.
What?
And they was in there for a while, and he had a camera up in the corner, and they had a bathroom and all that. He'd feed them, and then when it was ready to kill them, he'd put his little record player on, play his tune. He'd press the buzzer and the door would open. They'd come out and walk along the corridor, come out their little hatch and start running across. It was basically snowy. It was like a field. And then he gets his gun and just goes bang his rifle and shoots them in the back. Then he'd drag them downstairs and he'd make them all up and preserve them all pretty and put them in these big boxes. He had like a museum of stand-up mannequins in boxes with glass windows with all of his shoes, all looking pretty. And he had about fucking 40 all in a row underground, mate, where all his coders.
What's this, Dexter, yeah?
This is Dexter, New Blood. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
It's gotta be found after all these series, no?
But it's done, that's, I think the series is done now, mate, but I watched all the old ones, and this was a new one to finish it off.
Oh, yeah.
To finish off, because he went...
The grand finale.
It ended years ago, but they've just done a new season, and I thought it was going to come back for quite a few seasons. It's one of the bits, but no, I think that's what it is. It's just like, I haven't seen this sort of thing. Fuck yes, that's what I tune in for.
Yeah.
Cunts get fucked up.
Oh, Dexter, one of a kind.
He's doing good deeds. He's psycho, he's mental. And they said, oh, it's something like let it roll. I might watch it all over again. I'll tell you what I did watch today earlier. Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm quite good that.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's with Michael Keaton as fucking Vulture, mate. He's good in it, I like it. And Spider-Man's fucking hilarious. Especially he's running through people's backyards, and then he's running across the golf course, no fucking trees there. And Iron Man sitting down again. It was a good movie. It was all round, it was really good.
Yeah, I wish I had a little bit of time on the old fucking hands to watch some Spider-Mans. The new one's out, innit?
Oh yeah, the new one. Oh yeah, mate. Don't think,
Nah.
spoil it then,
No, don't. The way you fucking describe things, I'll have the whole thing in my head before I watch it.
Goblin was the fucking star again.
Is he the OG Goblin?
He's the OG from the very first movie, mate.
How old is he now then? Fucking
Fucking
hell.
no, brother, but he's still gobbling it up.
He was ruthless, wasn't he, that
No,
Goblin?
he said no to me. Yeah, he's fucking, I used to say all this stuff to me mate, did what you make kids, he was only like, nobody, I was hoping no one says no to me. He used to love it. He used to come up with all lines from it. Misery, 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 that's what you've chosen.
I've got to wait for about 20 fucking porn sites before I can bloody get Yippee.tv movies. Yeah.
Get an Android device, mate, no matter what.
Well, I had a Fire Stick and that was doing me really good.
Well, I just cast it straight to the TV, mate. I'm done. From the tablet. The tablet. It's only it's A10 or something, Samsung. I used to do it in the older version one as well, stream it to the TV. It's got a cracked screen and all that now, and I just use it as a camera now, the back door. So I don't want anyone in my back door without me knowing about it.
No, I can't be doing that.
Yeah, it does. Put the flashlight up.
Floodlight up.
Open the door, look at it, now I'll probably fuck it.
I have a little pizza area.
Pizza Villa.
I always got to add extra cheese.
Do you know, I used to do that in my ex, we used to get the ham out, we used to add extra ham, cheese.
I can't eat a pizza unless it's beefed up.
Yeah, pizza.
Especially shop bought oven ones. Don't have hardly any cheese on them, do they?
Oh, everyone at that mansion place that we go visit, they've all got fucking COVID, mate.
What?
Been there for about a week, and it's been quite... But they're loving it because they can't have anyone around. They're all fucked up. Funny thing is, the 2-year-old kid ain't got it. And the other kids, about 6 and 5, and like running around like there's fucking wrong with them. Just running around playing all day, days off school, happy. It ain't even affected them.
I'm still going to start phasing out now.
Well, hopefully, yeah. Wales have lifted all their restrictions, haven't they? You can go clubbing now. Start fucking getting STDs now.
Yeah, get back to your STDs.
Get back to your normal diseases.
Sexual health clinic,
None of these
fucking
manufactured
appointments.
ones. We want these spreadable ones.
I'm going to buy shares of next day pills. Fucking day up, morning after
fucking
pills.
shares go boom through the roof. I mean, after pill. It's 2 days after, but it might work. It comes out all fucked up.
Get
Like
cranked up. Dunk. What a baby Ruth.
One-eyed Willie, man. That must have been a joke back then. With One-eyed Willie. That's a cat in English. In pirate talk, it's a
That's
pirate.
a cat.
Oh man, I'm sick to death now. There's going to be no good movies, no good TV series coming out, no nothing. So I'm just going to start watching all my Spider-Man movies and all Marvel shit. But just to fill the time, mate. I can't tune into this absolute fucking mental shit. Oh, fucking have you heard about this? J.K. Rowling's new book. They're warning people that it could make, could be an awkward conversation starter about race and sex.
Oh, is it? What? They're making her out to be this big racist.
Well, yeah, well I said, well, it ain't going to be a very big conversation really. I said, because there's only 2 sexes and 1 race. Conversation over. You know what I mean? There's nothing really other than that, and anyone who thinks in between are fucking mental. They need help. Need guidance. They need fucking balancing.
Realignment surgery.
Yeah, they do. That's the one. That's the word. You need realigning, mate. Swift punch to the fucking chin might sort it.
Yeah, knock that jaw straight.
all I've been doing is eating bowls. Well, I bake them all earlier, but you know, I've got chocolate in the house. I'll have I'm hungry, I'll have that chocolate bar. And you end up not eating all fucking day.
Yeah, it does kind of fill you up like that, doesn't it?
It does, it makes you happy for about an hour, 2 hours, and you think, oh, I must eat, and you think, oh, another chocolate bar. Then you think, oh, I must eat again an hour or two later, and another chocolate bar, and you think, oh, I must eat. So here I am, 5 hours later, and the chocolate bar's nearly gone.
Stuffing another one in.
Eat some, I'm really going.
Bullshit games.
Racing last night.
That's the move.
I had a couple of viewers glued to my racing.
Oh yeah.
At least an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours solid. Marky B and D3300, Black Tiger. He popped in and hung with me. That was when we set the Porsche up, actually.
Nice. It was nice having had 5 viewers in on that bloody Wreckfest one the other night.
Yeah, I think we was all there. Me, Gilly, all the lot. I think
Yeah,
we
it
still
was
just
good.
one stream each a week.
I'm just in the motto of sticking it on when I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucked after work, mate. I've been loving it, absolutely loving it, but getting really fucking overworked.
Yeah.
Some fucking heavy tasks, like 4 meter long, 6 twos. I've got 9 twos. Fucking hell, big. Yeah, so I had to get the last joists in, and I got them in, and then I said, look, the other guys can basically fill in the noggins, and I've done the main struts, and they can put the straps in and add the nails, you know, all the bullshit stuff, all the stuff that takes time. And he said, can you come and put an Aki drain in for me, an Acco drain in for me, and I've got to carve out an Acco drain in that for him. In front of his garage doors, which are fucking huge, like 3 cars wide.
That's another day's work, isn't it?
Pretty much, mate, yeah, easy. And I even said to the labourer, right, you can stop helping that fucking fencer out, and you can come back on this site, because I was ordering the my labourer a bat. And like, I'll do that there and get that there. And yeah, I said, how are you with knocking up cement, mate? And he went, well, I said, don't worry, I'll show you. I said, you can fucking stick with me and help me fucking lay these drains.
Yeah.
They'd be knocking up the gear. I'll be like, 12 shovels of that, 3 shovels of that, and a bit of that.
What's he say? Yes, done.
They're like, yeah. He's like 22, but I find the older I get, yeah, like 22-year-olds look like 12-year-olds. Everyone looks really fucking young in these positions, you know, out in the world. It's like, what? 25? What? Yeah. So hopefully stick with the plan and work with me. Carve out the fucking floor, the concrete base.
That's the thing though, if you're a good lad, everyone wants you. Oh yeah, I want him. Oh yeah, come over here, mate.
Well, to be honest, it was make or break today, because
again.
Yeah, because basically it took me like a whole day to install 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, about 14 rafters or something, right? And I just had to nail in like 30 nails to each joist hanger.
That fuck you up, man.
Yeah, you get like a rubber arm after a few few of them. And you're obviously going to get a little tap on the finger every now and then. It's inevitable. But they had a Polish crew there, the 2 lads, yesterday, and they just marked, because I got my labour to mark up all my steel joist cuts, so like the shoulders.
Mm.
I'm just looking for in between the steel. And so he's just gonna whiz them all up, pre-cut them all, and put them all up there. And
Yeah.
he did that really fucking quick, yeah. And I was just like in panic mode, thinking, shit, like he's not gonna want me to do any more work if I'm taking all day on fucking like a few joists when he wants the whole thing done quickly. So yeah, I looked on the Facebook Marketplace and saw one there for 250, and I was like 200 if I drive to you. And he
Mm.
said, "Oh, 250. Meet me halfway. I'll meet you halfway at 225." And then at first I thought, "Oh right, sweet. You can drive down to me halfway, and I'll get it for 225."
Mm.
And then I realised that he didn't mean that. He obviously meant 225 quid halfway from 200 and 250.
Oh, right. Ah, meet me halfway. Oh, fucking on the money, not fucking travel.
I thought it was
Oh my God,
travel.
that's clever. He's a cunt.
So,
He's a fucking grafter bastard. That's half a fucking daily you was dealing with.
so I bloody went up there and it was like some dodgy geezer just ramming the nose, going, look, 2017 gas, and ramming the nose into this bit of wood and it not firing. And I said, don't worry about it, mate. It's still a good deal. Just, put a little back in. So I couldn't stand him
Mm.
like stabbing the nose and that like that.
Yeah.
And so I thought, just as a good clean up, like my other cheap Paslos that I got them
Yeah, you
for a
said,
good
and then
price.
use the actual Paslo nows and they work a dream.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, the modern gas. So
Mm.
I told the boss today, I said, look, at the end of the day, mate, I've got the gun, but you need to get the fixings because they're disposable. And then he was,
Mm.
bargaining whatever with the old, oh, you invoice them, take them off my invoice for my day's work.
Mm.
So I said, no, I'll tell you what, I'll go halves up with you because I've only used half on your job and I use half on myself. So I went halves up with him, 60 quid off the invoice for him. But yeah, mate, it was just pop, pop, pop all fucking day long. So fucking happy.
Nice. Fucking result.
So happy. And I showed them fucking Polish ups like cunts, mate, when I was steaming through it all. And
Mm.
so here we go, right? So Joel comes in, and person whose house we're building, who owns it, is trying to graph around site, all clueless in that. So he's come in and been like, oh, wait, I just gotta get a drink.
Mm.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, yeah, so the big boss man's fucking come in. I don't know what fucking
You showed him right up, yeah? Go on then. What did he say?
well, I did tell him anyway about the Polish lads because there'd been a
What?
bit more about the Polish lads about what they did.
Yeah. Like you couldn't actually tell what they'd done.
I said, here, Joe, I said, when they brought that gun back in, they chucked it on the side in pieces, mate. He went,
Yeah.
really? They're usually really respectful of stuff. I said, oh, well. I said, and then he came asking
They
for my
just wanted
nail
to slow
gun.
you down because you're showing them up. I think that's
Exactly, yeah.
funny.
Oh, so there we go. So Joel comes in and he goes, and he was measuring that with the plumber where the pipes are going. He went, right, Chris, I want you to build my stud walls for me. Yeah, like that.
And you two to fuck off. You're shouting. Later, lads.
Let us speak English, Vladimir.
Mm.
Uh, And then he started offering me all this other work, and he was like looking really sketchy about giving me more work. He didn't mention about any more work. He just looked panicked yesterday, but
Yeah.
today he was really happy, really comfortable, offering me all this fucking work like, and all these things. And that's what I wanted. I didn't want to fucking spend another day banging in nails and not getting anywhere. And
Yeah.
today, right at the last bell, 4 p.m. I put my last fucking main joist in, and I hammered it all up. And I said, there's, a lot more work to do about day's work, but he doesn't want. I
Mm.
said, look, I'm not coming back on Monday with my carpentry gear. I'm not
Mm.
coming in with any of that stuff. On
Yeah.
Monday, I'm coming in with my groundworking gear, and I'm going to
Yeah.
chop all the shit out and lay up your ackies and cement them
Mm.
in.
And what do you say to that? Agreed.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. I said, look,
Nice.
this is the deal. You know, you're gonna have to get your
Yeah.
up. You got what, 4 chippies up there, and you can't all smashing
And
noggins.
not one of them's
Fuck
got
off.
one of these fucking
And
remarkable guns.
I
Not one of
said
them's
to
got one
him,
of
I
these
said,
out of all of
why
them.
has nobody got a gun? I said,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. Nobody's got a pads load on site, and you're fucking putting joists and noggins and floors and chipboard and boards. Like, what
Yeah.
the
How
fuck?
unprofessional are they?
How long are they taking? And then
Yeah.
Lee, yeah, the worker, said yesterday, God, lots happened this week, Joe, innit? And Joe's like, yeah. But Lee's like, nah, mate, yeah, seriously, like, I've made a right fucking difference there. And, you know, they could have probably spent about a couple of months with the site not really shifting. But it just takes a shitload of tools and a shitload of passion just to knock it all up and get it
Mm.
moving.
Well,
Get it
they're probably
moving.
there for 6. They're probably here for 6 months, so they want a bit of work for 6 months. They're
Well,
ready to
yeah,
go home.
they don't want me taking their work at all, but I'm not there for that. And the quicker they understand that, the quicker they can
Mm.
fuck off my back. Because he pre-cut all the joists and stuff, and some of them are a bit up and down, and they put all the
Yeah.
jiffy hangers in there, and loads of them was pointing at the wrong angle, and they set them into the foam blocks in the ICF, and there was all that fucking. I said, look, they're all pointing to the middle. Just because it's a dome doesn't mean you have to point where the dome's pointing. Can you offset them next time so they're pointing parallel to the fucking beam? Because how am I meant? You
Mm.
can't twist them fucking jiffy hanger straps like left and right. They got to go where the direction they're pointing. And I've had to make a load of fucking hard choices on that job in regards to strapping and how much to fucking put in. Needs a whole lot more. I mean, I really should have made a video. You'd understand completely like where I'm
Mm.
coming from with the ridiculous design of these joist fucking hangers that are coming out the wall, built into the preformed blocks, foam blocks.
Mm.
Yeah, so the gun got me more work,
Nice. Pop,
and
pop, pop.
the gun instilled respect.
Yeah, you got that on your hip, mate. That's it. Everyone's like, whoa, check him out.
It was just pop, 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 pop,
And then you
pop,
spun it
pop,
around
pop,
like
pop.
Robocop, yeah?
Yeah, mate, I had on my tool belt. At one point, I was up there popping, and then I was like, because I have my mate with me who's been my next door neighbour for 10 years. I've got him as working with me. Not
Mm.
spoken to him in a couple of years. He burnt the place down by accident 2 years after I'd left.
Ah.
And yeah, I'd Robbie, so I got him on site. He's about 53 years old now.
Oh,
And
good.
yeah, and he was commenting on my
Still being the
YouTube
age.
videos. All the
He what?
music ones. He commented on all the music ones.
Oh, really?
He was loving it, loving the mixes, because obviously he had me
Uh-oh, we pumped skills
practicing
then.
as a kid next door. We had
Mm.
some mad fucking sets, parties,
Mm.
DJ shit going through. So yeah, so he was feeling the strain today. I was like, right, you got to knock out them jiffy hangers I've just put 30 fucking nails into because I've got to move the joist. Just can't get it in at this angle. I've got to pull it up with the jiffy hanger after. Oh, anyway, it's all a learning curve. By the time I get round to that final roofing on the 8th of Feb, it's going to be flying through it.
Mm.
But a
Nice.
lot of people need the work to last if they're on day rate, didn't they?
Mm.
But when you got him blowing smoke at everyone's arse all day, he was saying to that Lee bloke, oh, can you go and get the ply from down there? And he's like, I've only got one fucking pair of hands, mate. I'm fucking up there. You gotta go do this. Fucking order me around. I ain't fucking doing it, mate. You can fucking wait.
Mm. And who was that?
This geezer called Lee. So there's me and my buddy as a two chippies, let's say.
Mm.
And then there's another construction company who are two builders, chippy builders. And then there's two Polish lads who are two builders, chippy builders. And there's like 3 teams of two. But John, who's 63, wants me to go work for him. And he's told me to give him a text and stuff, so because he definitely wants to use me. I told him my rate as well, and he was
Mm.
happy with it, so that's fucking good.
Well, when things all fuck up, you can always use that as like, oh mate, remember
This
last
is the
year that rate?
plan, yeah. Always have something on the burner.
So you keep doing what you're doing, and then if there's nothing to do, give 'em a call.
But the point is, it gives me the confidence to be a bit cocky and
Mm.
be a bit more boss manly rather than like, oh, I need this job, I need this money, but be a
Mm.
bit more like, I am so fucking highly called for at the moment that if you fuck me about, I'm gone and I don't give a fuck. I won't even turn up in
You're
the
in the shit.
morning.
Yeah, they're in the shit.
Yeah, and that's how I see it. It's this year, since my mate died last year of cancer, he was my first client, and then I ended up doing the O'Connor's Building Services. He was my first client because I built his house a few years prior with another builder when I first started domestics, and
Mm.
then we got him friends on Facebook. We used to play Red Dead. He had the highest scores on Red Dead Redemption on the
Wow.
PlayStation 3, and what was it for? I don't know. What when did Red Dead Redemption come out on? I
Oh, I
think,
think it was. I think it's been on the 4 twice. I
yeah, I
don't think
think
it's
it
been
is
out
the
on the 3.
four because it's one of the earliest games on the
Oh
four, isn't
no,
it?
actually, Red the Cowboy one. Yeah, I remember my brother Jimbo. He liked it and played it, so it might have been out on the 3.
Nah, because the three, nah, definitely the four. Yeah, so he got the highest score on that, and then Activision basically had a glitch, and then it made some scores 9999999, and he
Oh,
emailed them and everything and said, what the fuck are you doing? My highest score's there, and then he emailed back and apologised and said, oh, it's a glitch, we can't fix it.
no
But he's
way.
got the high scores on the other ones. He's just found a glitch in the game where you get a crossroads and you can just keep killing bear after wagon after wagon.
Uh,
But he had like, if he got like one more point more, then he had to line up all the points again.
oh, really?
Yeah, and that was how we got them high scores because he was just relentless in having to get the
Being a
even
cat.
scores.
Cheeky cheater. Cat.
Yeah, so I kind of went off the rails a little bit with work and got in with them dickhead companies for the last part of last year. Just as I was picking up again, I went with the dickheads. They all fucking turned me over. And just ain't been in the mood for it. But this year, after working for Mickey Della at that other place, there was a chippy that come along and he was on 220 and asking me, like, well, can I borrow this tool and what do we do and how should we do it? All the usual shit. And I was just like, oh, here we go again. And I thought, and he said, oh, I'm on 220. I went, 2 fucking 20. And he said, look, to be honest, I just one day woke up and realised this is my value. And if you don't want it, then I will find someone that will want to take that value. Because you
Mm.
have to price your value. And so that's what I've done. And that's what I'm sticking to. And that's what I
Yeah.
need to
As you
survive.
should do. Yeah. Do with experience and all that. I said, well, I said, not really, mate. Depends how hard the hunt works. I said, that,
Oh
depends how
yeah,
hard it
because they're
works for you.
always thanking, going, "Oh, thanks for all your hard work," and I'm always like, oh.
Yeah.
But you've got to be a bit mental to be like in this fucking building game like that. I never thought last year I'd be rubbing shoulders with millionaires, and they'd be
Yeah,
on construction
exactly.
sites and
Well,
with
people.
Jossing.
What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. See, that geezer was on 220. He's probably getting paid because of what he's done in the past,
Yeah, because he
and
was doing
not for what he can
kitchens.
do. What he's doing now, he's working like a cunt now, but he used to work, and they know what he can do or what he has done. Oh, he's done this, blah 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 blah. He's experienced, blah blah. Oh yeah, we've got to pay him 220. But when he turns up, he walks around with no fucking tools,
No
fucking
clue.
hands in his pockets, can't be
Yeah,
asked to
you're
do fuck
right.
all.
Oh, I've done high-end kitchens. Well,
Yeah,
anyone
that's
can do
exactly.
them because they come
Yeah,
pre-packed. You just got to hang them on the fucking wall, mate.
yeah.
They're so
People
easy.
ain't fucking right in the head. People don't understand. See,
So I thought, right, and you know what? It's weird because years ago I thought that because I didn't have much value when I was walking around with a tool chest on the buses. I
but
didn't
you have
have
the
much
willing, you
value.
know what I
Like,
mean? The willing to fucking get off your ass and fucking get busy.
no,
The quick
that's
you get
like
something, the quick you
priceless.
learn.
That's
Yeah,
invaluable.
you can't buy that. You can't fucking buy it's fucking. Now that's the problem with. the kids who have now had kids who are grown up now who are trying to dictate everything. You wouldn't see them go to work and work their ass off all day. Oh
No, there's
no,
a lot
I
of
need a
people like
break.
that
This
that
isn't right.
won't.
I need 10 minutes break. If I've been on my feet for 55 minutes, I need 5 minutes break because it's
Yeah.
only fair because I need to. It's just my mum wouldn't make me do this at home. That's the way they are. They're pampered at home. They think they've got to be pampered at work. That's the
Oh
problem.
yeah,
They're
of
pampered
course.
so
Yeah.
much by their fucking divvy fucking idiot parents.
Well, I
They've
had an
been pampered and
amazing
grown
quote
up. Now
earlier.
they've got kids and they're doubly pampering. Oh no, you can't say that to my kid. Oh, you shouldn't be doing that in front of my child. Oh, you shouldn't be doing. Now them kids are grown up. They're in the big world going. Oh, who do I tell about this? Mummy's not with me. Who can I
Yeah.
tell about? Oh, I don't like seeing this. Oh, I don't like what he just said.
All little
Oh,
hissy
mummy's
fits.
not here. Oh, mummy. But get on social media. Get it banned. That's what they're all fucking doing.
Well, there was a
That's how the
good
world
quote
is.
earlier that I read that I saw from Nigel Farage, yeah, saying that basically we relied so much on migrant workers in this country for construction and the
We have for
industry and
everything. Even
everything,
back in the day, yeah.
right? That we've sent all of our kids to college. You have to go to college now at 16. You have to go for 2 years. You have to
Mm,
fucking do all this education. They give away scholarships and they give away bursaries. They just make you, they go degree.
mm,
And they look down on plumbers and carpenters and trades. So that everyone
yeah.
that society's been, I'll look down on them, and that's migrant jobs. You know, that's
Mm.
like agency shit. And
They
yeah, and
wouldn't have
because of
kids as
that,
much.
we are having the biggest fucking skill shortage you can imagine.
Yeah,
People can't get builders anymore because they've all
yeah,
gone back, and there's no one training up, and no one's interested.
no, yeah. It's gone fucked up, mate. And I'll
So
tell
I
you what,
just need like
I think
20,
this is a
20-year-olds to
cycle.
boss about.
I think it's a cycle because like all the 80s come back, all crazies come back, and all that. It's just a cycle, but it's lasted more than a few thousand years, and then it'll all reboot again. Everything get fucked up. We'll all have to start again. I don't
The
know, mate.
Great
It's
Reset. I
strange.
think, it's funny how all them things don't really get talked about when there's a pandemic or a crisis and stuff. It's only when they want to fill your brains with shit while they think
Yeah,
of the
it's only
next
when
big thing.
they want to say something. Shouldn't say.
Oh, big stories about homophobia for the next 3 weeks, and then big
Yeah.
stories about fucking transgenders for the next month, and then all of a sudden,
They
boom, let's
don't
drop a
mention
war, let's drop a terrorist attack, let's drop a big thing to cover up a bigger
they don't
thing.
mention people dying of AIDS much, do they? That's the
Well,
moral
they
of it.
will when it suits
No one.
them.
Yeah,
When they
that's it.
run
It's
up, when
like
they
fucking
see
hell.
people yawning at the same shit, they'll be like, AIDS is
Yeah,
back.
and then the cock goes in their mouth mid yawn.
Mid yawn.
Yeah, it's like, can you get AIDS of a toilet seat? Well, only if the bloke's still sitting on it when you sit down on it.
Only if the guy's still sitting down.
Yeah, yeah,
Only if it's still in use.
yeah.
Why does
Well,
this
wait till
won't
the other bloke to get up
fucking
first,
work?
mate. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna start a Gran Turismo stream. Oh fuck me, my Aston Martin sounds so good.
Yeah,
Mm.
thundering.
Oh mate, it's lightning.
They've taken away all the fucking planes in Warzone. What's the fucking point in it then?
And that's all you went there for.
It is. I don't mind having them couple of games, but they